Have you ever wondered if the foods you've always considered healthy could be harming you as you age? For many seniors, seemingly innocent choices like eating bananas, avocados, and oranges can pose hidden health risks, especially for those with kidney issues or diminished kidney function. If you're over 60, this video is something you can't afford to miss. In this video, we'll explore the surprising dangers of potassium-rich foods, like bananas, and how they can affect your health in ways you might not expect. You'll discover why older adults must be mindful of their potassium intake, especially as our bodies change with age. We'll show you how to balance potassium levels and how even the most healthy snacks can become harmful if consumed in excess. But that's not all. By watching until the end, you'll also learn the best ways to enjoy fruits without compromising your health. We'll share practical tips on how to manage potassium intake, how to spot the early signs of potassium imbalance, and why regular health checkups are essential for maintaining your well-being as you grow older. So, if you want to continue enjoying your favorite fruits, protect your heart, safeguard your kidneys, and make smarter choices about what goes into your body, stay tuned. Your health journey starts here. Let's dive in. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. Mr. John Thompson was overwhelmed with a profound sense of shock and anxiety when he made the unsettling discovery that the habit he had cherished for years, eating bananas as a daily snack, might be harming his health. For as long as he could remember, bananas had been a symbol of vitality and nourishment in his life. To him, they were more than just a snack. They were a source of comfort and reassurance, packed with vitamins, minerals, and natural sugars that felt like a gift to his body. Bananas had been his go-to snack, always easily accessible, effortlessly satisfying, and delicious in their simplicity. He never questioned their role in his diet, believing they were an irreplaceable part of his well-being. But as John entered his later years, he began to notice an unsettling shift in his health. It was subtle at first. Small, nagging aches in his joints, a growing sense of fatigue that seemed impossible to shake, and those slight changes in his body that couldn't quite be ignored. What once felt like the natural aging process started to feel like more than that, and soon, it became clear that something wasn't quite right. His once routine doctor visits became more frequent as his health gradually began to deteriorate, leaving him in a state of confusion and concern. Every appointment seemed to reveal more about the state of his body, but it was during one of these visits that John was forced to confront an uncomfortable truth. Some of the foods he had always trusted, foods he believed were harmless or even beneficial, might be contributing to his health issues. The realization hit him hard. For years, bananas had been a constant companion, a simple pleasure that he believed was good for him. But now, it was as though his body was no longer responding to them the way it once had. It was a painful revelation, and the more he thought about it, the deeper the discomfort grew. His body had changed, and with it, so too had the way it processed food. What had once worked so effortlessly had become a source of concern, and John was left grappling with the reality that his body's needs were evolving in ways he hadn't anticipated. The idea that something as innocent as a banana could now pose a risk to his health was both a shock and a humbling reminder of how aging forces us to rethink everything we once knew about our bodies and what it truly means to care for them. The heartache that accompanied this realization was not just about the loss of a beloved snack, but about the dawning understanding that his body was no longer the same. It was a deep, existential reckoning. How we age, how the foods we love can turn on us, and how even our most cherished habits can betray us in the end. The thought of altering his diet felt daunting, but it was clear that his relationship with food had to evolve. He couldn't ignore the signs anymore, and he knew that his health needed to be reassessed with a level of urgency and care he had never before considered. When he finally learned from his doctor that bananas, among other fruits, could pose risks to older adults, it was like a punch to the gut. It was difficult to accept that the very foods he had believed were so beneficial for his health especially his kidneys, might now be contributing to his physical decline. This moment of clarity was difficult to bear, but it was also a crucial turning point. It became evident that, as we grow older, our relationship with food changes, and so does our need to approach our dietary choices with a much greater sense of awareness and caution. The issue of kidney health, which had never been a real concern for John in his younger years, now stood at the forefront of his health journey. Our organs, which we often take for granted when we're young, begin to show signs of wear and tear as we age, and the kidneys are no exception. For John, this was a stark reminder that we can't assume our bodies will continue to function as they did when we were younger. As our organs age, they become more fragile, more susceptible to damage, and less able to keep up with the demands we place on them. This is why it's so critical for seniors to carefully choose the fruits they consume. The simple act of selecting the right foods, the ones that will nourish and support us, takes on a new importance as we grow older. What once seemed like a trivial choice becomes a matter of vital concern. The role of potassium in this equation was one of the most eye-opening aspects of John's journey. Potassium, a mineral that had always seemed so innocuous, was now revealed to be a key player in his health concerns. It wasn't just another nutrient. It was a vital electrolyte that helped regulate muscle function, supported heart rhythm, and protected against dangerous irregularities in the heart's beat. For younger, healthier individuals, potassium is essential for maintaining healthy blood pressure, reducing the risk of stroke, and keeping the heart functioning smoothly. But for someone like John, past the age of 70, the body's ability to manage potassium levels naturally begins to decline. The kidneys, once efficient at filtering out excess potassium, now struggle to perform that task effectively. As the potassium began to build up in his bloodstream, John realized just how dangerous this situation could become. The thought of too much potassium lingering in his system was a source of profound anxiety. When potassium levels rise uncontrollably, the consequences can be severe: arrhythmia, muscle weakness, paralysis, and even life-threatening complications that could damage his heart and other organs. John had never thought that his beloved bananas, once a symbol of health, could potentially lead him down such a perilous path. It was a stark reminder of how, as we age, we must reframe our understanding of what's good for us. It's no longer just about the foods that taste good or seem healthy. It's about knowing what our bodies can handle, what they can no longer tolerate, and what we must let go of to protect ourselves. This realization was not easy for John. The act of letting go of familiar, comforting habits was painful but necessary. It forced him to confront his vulnerabilities, to accept that the simple joys he had relied on for so many years might need to change. And though it was a hard pill to swallow, John knew that his health was worth the effort. He had learned that to truly care for himself, he had to take a step back and look at his body's needs with fresh eyes, adjusting his habits with the wisdom that comes only with time. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. For John, and countless seniors like him, understanding the crucial role potassium plays in our health, especially as we grow older, was a wake-up call he never saw coming. His doctor's advice about monitoring potassium intake struck a chord with him, especially given that his kidney function had already begun to wane. For someone like John, it wasn't simply about eating fewer bananas. No, it was about completely reevaluating how he approached his health, making drastic shifts in his diet and his overall lifestyle moving forward. The lesson was undeniably hard, but it carried with it a newfound urgency that John couldn't ignore. As we age, our health becomes increasingly fragile, and every choice we make, no matter how small, carries significant weight. There's a sense of vulnerability that sets in, a reminder that the things we once took for granted, like enjoying a snack, can have serious consequences. So let's delve into a question that, at first glance, might seem trivial but carries profound implications for seniors. Why shouldn't people over the age of 70 eat bananas? Or perhaps more importantly, why should they be consumed only in very limited quantities? Bananas, often hailed as the perfect healthy snack, have long been celebrated for their convenience and their rich potassium content. For most people, they are the go-to fruit, natural, sweet, and nutrient-packed. But as we grow older, even the simplest foods can hold hidden dangers. What once seemed like a harmless, nutritious choice can become a risk, especially for older adults whose bodies no longer process things the way they once did. Bananas, beloved by many, can pose a threat that's easily overlooked. Consider this: an average-sized banana, weighing about 120 grams, contains around 430 milligrams of potassium, an amount that is often considered a positive thing in a healthy diet. For someone under the age of 70, eating 1 or 2 bananas a day might seem perfectly fine. But for older adults, this seemingly innocent fruit can become a significant concern. Imagine consuming 2 bananas a day without realizing that you're ingesting a whopping 860 milligrams of potassium from just this one snack. In isolation, that doesn't seem too alarming, but it's all about the cumulative effect. For someone with normal kidney function, the body can process this potassium without much trouble. The kidneys work tirelessly to filter out excess nutrients, maintaining balance in the body without much effort. But as we age, the body's efficiency starts to decline. The kidneys lose their ability to effectively filter out excess potassium, and that's where the danger lies. Potassium begins to build up in the bloodstream, and for seniors, this can be life-threatening. The accumulation of potassium in the bloodstream, known as hyperkalemia, can lead to serious, even catastrophic health issues. It can trigger dangerous arrhythmias, cause irregular heartbeats that can feel like a punch to the chest, and lead to extreme fatigue, muscle weakness, or, worse yet, paralysis. In the most severe cases, unchecked potassium buildup can lead to heart failure or other life-threatening complications. This is why it's so important for seniors to understand that not everything healthy is necessarily safe in large amounts. Take bananas, for example. While they are often considered a nutritious part of a balanced diet, they can be harmful if overconsumed, especially when kidney function is compromised. It's a tough pill to swallow, but it's not just about eating healthy. It's about eating mindfully, and recognizing that even the most wholesome foods can have unintended consequences if we're not careful. Maintaining good health in our later years requires a deep awareness of how our bodies have changed. It's not about restriction, but about making informed choices that suit our evolving needs. The reality is that bananas aren't the only potassium-rich foods that could pose a problem. Avocados, oranges, and even potatoes are packed with potassium and can be just as risky if consumed in excess. This isn't about demonizing these foods, but rather understanding their potential risks when combined with age-related changes in the body. The journey of aging demands vigilance. That's why it's so critical for seniors to work closely with their healthcare providers, to craft diets that reflect their current health status and individual needs. We must be aware that, as we grow older, our bodies no longer function the way they did when we were younger. What worked in our youth may no longer serve us in the same way. So, when it comes to maintaining good health in our later years, knowledge is power. Awareness, balance, and mindfulness can make all the difference in how we age and how we live the final chapters of our lives. We owe it to ourselves, and to our future, to take charge of our health with wisdom and care. Because the small things like a banana can mean everything. Take avocados, for instance. These wonderful, creamy fruits have earned their place in the spotlight as superfoods, and rightly so. They are bursting with healthy fats, which are essential for supporting cardiovascular health, as well as fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants that help protect our cells and tissues from damage. Each avocado contains approximately 485 milligrams of potassium per 100 grams, which is significantly more than the beloved banana. This makes avocados a standout in any diet, offering a powerful boost to your health. But as with everything in life, balance is key. While avocados are undeniably beneficial, the truth is that even something as nutritious as this vibrant fruit can pose risks if consumed in excess. Especially for those of us with compromised kidney function, too much potassium can dangerously elevate levels, leading to severe health issues. Despite all the amazing qualities that avocados bring to the table, It serves as a poignant reminder of the delicate balance that we must maintain in our diets as we age. It's a humbling thought, isn't it? The idea is that even the healthiest foods can, if not consumed thoughtfully, potentially harm rather than good. It's not about rejecting these gifts of nature, but rather about embracing them in moderation, savoring their benefits without letting them overwhelm our body's delicate systems. Bananas, oranges, and avocados, each is a symbol of health and vitality, but as we get older, it becomes essential to recognize that we must approach our nutrition with greater awareness. The act of nourishing our bodies shouldn't be about extremes, but about crafting a diet that fits our evolving needs, one that honors both the joys and the limitations that come with aging. In a similar vein, oranges, a beloved fruit found in many homes, also embody vitality and wellness. Bursting with vitamin C, fiber, and antioxidants, oranges have long been a go-to for those seeking to bolster their immune system and maintain digestive health. There's something almost magical about peeling back the skin of an orange, releasing its sweet fragrance, and biting into its juicy segments. With each mouthful, you feel a sense of connection to nature, knowing you're nourishing your body with vitamins and minerals that are so essential for health. But like with avocados, moderation is key, especially as we grow older. A 100-gram serving of an orange contains approximately 181 milligrams of potassium, an essential mineral that helps maintain heart health and regulate fluid balance. When enjoyed in moderation, oranges can undoubtedly be a delicious and nourishing part of your diet. However, just as with any other food, the potential for complications arises when these healthy foods are consumed in excess. For older adults, especially those who may have existing kidney conditions or are on medications that affect kidney function, the ability to process potassium effectively decreases over time. This means that even nutrient-rich foods like oranges can contribute to dangerous potassium buildup in the bloodstream, increasing the risk of heart and kidney problems. Here, the importance of balance comes into focus. It's not that we should avoid eating these vibrant, life-affirming foods. Far from it. The key is to enjoy them in mindful moderation, being fully aware of their impact on our bodies as we age. There is wisdom in recognizing that we can still delight in the simple joy of eating an orange or an avocado, but we must take care to respect the unique needs our bodies have as we grow older. I truly believe that a nutrient-dense food like avocado, or any other powerhouse fruit for that matter, is not inherently bad. The problem isn't with the food itself, but with the quantity and the individual health circumstances surrounding it. For older adults, particularly those dealing with kidney issues, the stakes are higher. A personalized approach to nutrition becomes essential. It's no longer just about avoiding certain foods, it's about finding that perfect balance, the sweet spot where nourishment meets moderation, where joy can be found in each meal without fear of harm. In my heart, I believe that a truly balanced diet for older adults is one rooted in wisdom. The wisdom of knowing your body, embracing the changes that come with aging and nurturing yourself in a way that is gentle and kind. Consulting with healthcare professionals is so important in this process. They are the guides who can help us understand our unique needs, ensuring we're not just managing potassium levels, but fostering our overall health and well-being. With the right guidance, we can enjoy those small, beautiful pleasures of life, like biting into a sweet orange, without anxiety about the consequences. After all, our health journey is just that, a journey. One that requires care, understanding, and most importantly, a mindful approach to living well in every season of life. As we age, the importance of maintaining a balanced potassium intake becomes ever more crucial. Potassium is far more than just a mineral we consume. It's a vital lifeline for our bodies. It serves as the unseen force that helps regulate our blood pressure, supports the proper function of our muscles and nerves, and keeps our hearts beating in a steady, rhythmic pattern. When we are younger, we may not think much about these functions, but as we grow older, we begin to truly appreciate the essential role potassium plays. It's not just a number on a nutrition label or something we mindlessly ingest with our meals. It's a cornerstone of our health. For seniors, balancing potassium levels becomes even more important as our bodies undergo natural changes that affect how we process and regulate nutrients. Our once sufficient systems for managing potassium begin to slow down, and without proper attention, small imbalances can lead to significant health problems. The delicate dance of keeping our potassium levels just right can truly be the difference between thriving and facing severe health complications. Both too much and too little potassium can be dangerous, and we cannot afford to overlook this as we age. The body's ability to manage potassium diminishes over time, and the risks of this imbalance are not something to take lightly. Excess potassium in the bloodstream, a condition known as hyperkalemia, can be deadly. It can lead to irregular heartbeats, which, if left untreated, can spiral into life-threatening situations. Imagine the feeling of being caught in a storm, unsure whether your body can weather the storm, as your heart races with irregular beats. The severity of hyperkalemia is not something any of us should underestimate. The potential for muscle weakness, chronic fatigue, and even kidney failure is a grim reality many seniors face. These aren't just theoretical medical terms that doctors throw around. These are real, tangible risks that can steal our vitality if we're not careful. What makes this especially personal for me is the way many seniors can easily overlook their diet in the midst of managing multiple health concerns. Potassium intake may seem like just another number to track, another responsibility on the already long list of things to worry about. But let me tell you, it doesn't have to be overwhelming. It's about taking small, consistent steps that make a world of difference. By incorporating potassium-rich foods into your diet in moderation and staying proactive about kidney health, seniors can avoid those heart-stopping moments and maintain a healthier balance. The beauty is in the simplicity. Foods like bananas, sweet potatoes, and leafy greens, which are rich in potassium, don't need to be avoided entirely. Instead, they can be enjoyed thoughtfully and with consideration of your specific health needs. Taking care of our potassium levels isn't just about managing numbers. It's about preserving the quality of life we've fought so hard to build. Our vitality, the energy we have to embrace life and keep doing the things we love, is what truly matters. Managing potassium intake isn't just a medical task. It's a way of nurturing the strength and health we've worked tirelessly to maintain. By making small but impactful dietary adjustments, staying aware of our kidney health, and committing to regular health checkups, we can continue aging gracefully. It's about taking ownership of our health, placing it as a priority, and ensuring that we have the well-being to continue the journey ahead. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. Choosing potassium-rich foods may seem simple, but for seniors, it requires a great deal of mindfulness, moderation, and control. These foods, such as bananas, avocados, oranges, potatoes, vegetables, and legumes, are packed with essential nutrients that we need. But they are also packed with potassium, and as we age, our ability to process this important mineral becomes less efficient. It's crucial to manage our intake carefully, striking that delicate balance that allows us to reap the benefits without putting our health at risk. By embracing this balance, we can age with grace, vitality, and the knowledge that we're doing everything in our power to live our best lives. Imagine this: a single banana, often hailed as the epitome of health, convenient, tasty, and full of nutrients, holds an unexpected secret. It's packed with potassium, a mineral that plays an essential role in keeping our bodies functioning. Yet, here's the catch: while one banana can be beneficial, indulging in too many can quickly tip the scale from health to harm. It's astonishing how easy it is to overlook just how quickly those seemingly harmless snacks can add up. We often go about our day, thinking we are nourishing ourselves, only to find that we've unknowingly overloaded our bodies with excess potassium, setting the stage for potentially serious health issues. As we age, the risks associated with consuming too much potassium become even more pronounced, especially for seniors. Our kidneys, those hard-working organs tasked with filtering excess potassium from the body, start to lose their efficiency with time. This gradual decline means our bodies can no longer regulate potassium levels as effectively, leaving us with a much smaller margin for error. What once seemed like a harmless indulgence can quickly become a real threat to our well-being. This isn't just a minor inconvenience, it's a health concern that should not be underestimated. The thought of going through the day, believing you're making healthy choices, only to unknowingly overwhelm your body with potassium is deeply unsettling for anyone, but especially for seniors. Health isn't simply about picking the right foods. It's about understanding that even the healthiest options must be consumed in moderation. It's about finding that balance where we can nourish our bodies without tipping the scale too far in any direction. For seniors, this means seeking out variety, ensuring that their potassium intake comes from a broad range of sources rather than relying too heavily on any one food, no matter how healthy it may seem. Limiting potassium-rich foods at each meal isn't about denying yourself delicious, nutritious options. It's about making mindful, conscious choices to maintain a healthy balance. It's so easy to think that something healthy will never be harmful, but the truth is, even good things can become excessive if consumed in the wrong amounts. The key to long-term health lies in understanding that moderation is not restrictive, it's empowering. When we make mindful choices, we give our bodies the best chance to thrive without overburdening them. The temptation to turn to supplements, seeking a quick fix for nutritional needs, is another potential pitfall. It's tempting to think that a pill can deliver everything our bodies need in one convenient dose. But potassium supplements are highly concentrated and come with a significant risk. Taking too much can cause dangerous consequences like heart arrhythmias or muscle weakness. It's heartbreaking to think that something meant to help could inadvertently cause harm, especially when used carelessly. It's a reminder that nature provides the best sources of nutrients, and if supplements are necessary, they should always be taken under the guidance of a healthcare provider who understands your unique needs. Maintaining proper potassium levels is not just about controlling what we eat, it's about honoring our bodies and acknowledging that moderation is the key to vibrant health, especially as we age. The path to longevity and vitality isn't about chasing excess. It's about making thoughtful, balanced choices that allow us to live our best lives without putting our health at risk. The wisdom that comes with aging teaches us to listen to our bodies, to be in tune with what they truly need, and to embrace the balance that helps us stay healthy, strong, and resilient. And when it comes to health, particularly as we age, we can't afford to overlook the timing of our meals. We often think of fruit as an instant source of goodness, so we reach for it before or right after a meal, assuming it's the healthiest option. But, surprisingly, the timing of fruit consumption can have a significant impact on our digestion and overall well-being. For seniors, the way fruit interacts with our digestive systems isn't always as simple as it seems. A little more thought about when and how we eat it could make all the difference in how our bodies respond, improving our digestion and contributing to our overall health. We must come to terms with the fact that maintaining health as we age requires more than just good intentions. It requires knowledge, mindfulness, and above all, a deep respect for the limitations and strengths of our bodies. When we make small changes, like moderating our potassium intake, being mindful of when we eat fruit, and avoiding the quick fix of supplements, we give ourselves the best opportunity to live a life that's not just long but filled with vitality. So let's take care, be aware, and listen closely to what our bodies are telling us. Fruit is undeniably a cornerstone of a healthy diet, loaded with water, fiber, and an array of essential vitamins. However, as simple and wholesome as fruit is, its timing within your meals plays a crucial role in how effectively your body can absorb its nutrients. When eaten too close to mealtimes, fruit can disrupt the delicate balance of digestion, and the consequences might not be immediately apparent but could build up over time, especially as we age. For example, eating fruit before a meal, though seemingly an innocent and healthy habit, can sometimes do more harm than good. Yes, it's packed with nutrients, but when consumed on an empty stomach, fruit can quickly fill you up. This can lead to a premature sense of fullness, making it harder to enjoy the main course of your meal. By doing this, you could unintentionally rob your body of the full range of nutrients from the primary meal, leaving you feeling tired and possibly deficient in vital elements your body craves. I've personally noticed that when I've eaten fruit before a meal, I feel too full to enjoy the meal itself, and later, I feel lethargic and unsatisfied, almost as if I missed out on something important. On the flip side, eating fruit immediately after a meal isn't ideal either. It can cause discomfort. Even though fruit seems like a sweet and refreshing way to end a meal, it has the potential to slow down the digestion process. This is particularly troublesome for seniors like me, who may already experience slower digestion. When fruit enters the system too soon, it can cause bloating, indigestion, and that uncomfortable heavy feeling. I've personally struggled with this, feeling overly stuffed and sluggish after indulging in a piece of fruit right after my meal. This unpleasant sensation is something we could all do well to avoid. So, what's the best approach? For seniors and anyone really, the key lies in timing. Rather than eating fruit before or right after a meal, it's far better to enjoy it between meals when your stomach isn't overloaded. I found that eating fruit as a light afternoon snack is a game changer. It satisfies hunger without overwhelming the digestive system, offering a burst of energy that can carry me through the rest of the day. It's the perfect way to stay hydrated and replenish any nutrients that might have been depleted earlier in the day. The act of eating fruit at the right time doesn't just keep your body feeling light, it also nurtures your vitality. The hydration and nutrients from fruit seep into your system without competing with other foods, allowing your body to absorb the benefits fully. You'll feel more energized, more alert, and refreshed, something I've noticed in my own life. With age, the body changes, and being mindful of these small adjustments can make a huge difference in how you feel day to day. The joy of fruit is so much more than its sweet taste. It's about embracing the health benefits that come from nourishing yourself properly and in harmony with your body's natural rhythm. Finding that balance can transform not only how you feel physically, but also how you approach nutrition as you grow older. As we age, it becomes clear that the way we nourish our bodies isn't just about eating. It's about giving ourselves the best possible chance to feel strong, vibrant, and well. In my experience, the most impactful way to optimize health in later years is through a personalized meal plan. This isn't just a set of instructions or dietary advice. It's a thoughtful, tailored approach to caring for our bodies as we navigate the complexities of aging. For seniors, health challenges like cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and kidney issues are real, and they require an extra layer of attention when it comes to what we eat. That's why working with a nutritionist or doctor to create a customized plan is so important. It's not simply about choosing what to eat. It's about knowing what will best sustain our energy, our spirit, and our bodies. In the end, health in old age is a blend of intentionality and compassion for oneself. By paying close attention to our bodies, timing our meals correctly, and embracing the wisdom of proper nutrition, we can live longer, healthier lives with vitality intact. Health is such a precious gift, and yet, as we grow older, we come to realize just how fragile it truly is. Seniors, in particular, know this truth all too well. It's something they live with every single day. Take seniors living with cardiovascular disease, for instance. They are constantly reminded that their health is a delicate balancing act. For them, something as simple as managing their potassium intake becomes a critical aspect of maintaining heart health. Too much potassium can throw off the balance and disrupt the heart's delicate rhythm, leading to life-threatening complications. The stakes are incredibly high, and every choice counts. Even small, seemingly insignificant changes in what we eat can have profound effects. The fruits, vegetables, and proteins we select can either support the heart's well-being or place additional stress on it. This realization brings a deep sense of responsibility. Nutrition is no longer just about taste or habit. It's about survival, about being mindful of every bite and its effect on the body. For individuals suffering from kidney failure, the complexities of dietary management multiply. The stakes are even higher. Their kidneys, already struggling to function properly, need careful and deliberate support. Balancing protein and potassium intake becomes a constant challenge. Too much of either could overwhelm the kidneys, leading to further damage. It's not just about cutting out certain foods. It's about striking a delicate balance that supports the organs already in distress. Crafting a meal plan that caters to these very specific needs is not just a suggestion, it's a lifeline. A personalized meal plan is not a luxury for these individuals. It's a critical element in preserving their health and preventing the progression of their condition. The power of a tailored diet cannot be overstated. It is the key to managing the complexities of kidney failure, allowing for greater stability and a higher quality of life. It's so much more than just eliminating unhealthy foods from the plate. It's about making thoughtful, intentional choices, food by food, meal by meal. These choices don't just keep disease at bay. They actively support the body in its healing journey. The beauty of this approach is that it empowers seniors. It gives them control over their health in a world that often feels as if it's slipping away. Nutrition becomes more than just a tool. It becomes a means of maintaining independence, a way of thriving rather than merely surviving. There is something truly empowering about knowing that the choices you make today can give you the strength to continue tomorrow and to keep living fully, even as time moves forward. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Reflecting on my journey, I have come to appreciate how deeply our bodies speak to us as we age. As we get older, it becomes more essential than ever to listen, to tune in and pay attention to what our bodies need and how they are changing. Trusting the professionals who can guide us and helping us navigate the intricacies of aging has been a revelation for me. I've personally seen how a well-crafted, thoughtful meal plan can improve energy, enhance well-being, and provide a deeper sense of vitality. It's remarkable what the right food, carefully selected, can do for a person, especially when they are living with health conditions. Seniors, in particular, deserve nothing but the best when it comes to their nutrition. A personalized meal plan isn't a luxury, it's an investment. It's an investment in health, in joy, and in a future that's still full of possibility. The importance of this kind of care cannot be overstated. It is a reflection of the value we place on our elders, on the wisdom they bring, and on the respect they deserve as they navigate the later years of their lives. Ultimately, every meal can be seen as a celebration of life. It's a way of caring for oneself, nurturing the body, and ensuring that it remains strong and capable of meeting the challenges of aging. The choices made around the dinner table have the power to help seniors live not just longer, but better. Tailored meal plans are essential in unlocking that potential, ensuring that seniors don't just grow older but remain vital, energized, and healthy, enjoying their golden years with a sense of vitality they may have once thought was out of reach. For seniors living with diabetes or those trying to keep their blood sugar levels in check, the importance of thoughtful food choices takes on even greater weight. It's no longer just about eating to satisfy hunger or maintain energy. It's about making every choice count, choosing foods that don't just nourish, but also protect. Among the vast array of foods available, fruits are often hailed as natural sources of wellness. They're packed with vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber, essential for a healthy body. But for those managing diabetes, not all fruits are created equal. There are fruits that, while undeniably nutritious, can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar levels. The truth is, for many seniors with diabetes, eating certain fruits can become a risk. Bananas, grapes, and mangoes, despite their delicious sweetness, can lead to blood sugar surges that put health at serious risk. I understand the temptation to indulge in a ripe, juicy banana or a bunch of plump grapes. Who doesn't love the natural sweetness that bursts forth with every bite? But for seniors with diabetes, these fruits may pose a danger. I've seen firsthand how those seemingly harmless sugars can wreak havoc on blood sugar levels, throwing the body into an unstable, unpredictable state. Instead of these high-sugar fruits, seniors managing diabetes should consider fruits that are lower on the glycemic index. Apples, berries, pears, fruits that release their sugar more gradually, giving the body time to process and maintain balance. It's all about making the best choices, the choices that serve not just the momentary craving, but the long-term well-being. The right fruits can make all the difference, helping seniors feel more stable, more in control, and ultimately more alive. In the end, it's about more than just food. It's about living with intention, choosing foods that sustain, support, and nourish. It's about making choices that honor the body's needs and give seniors the best chance at living the vibrant life they deserve. As we reflect on the power of nutrition and mindful living, it's clear that our food choices are not just about fueling our bodies. They're about empowering ourselves to thrive as we age. Every thoughtful decision we make around our health can contribute to a better, more vibrant future. Whether it's managing cardiovascular disease, kidney failure, or diabetes, the right nutrition can make all the difference in maintaining independence and strength as we grow older. So, what have you learned today? Take a moment to reflect on one thing you've learned from this video and think about how you can apply it in your own life. What change can you make to nourish your body and live a more fulfilling, healthy life? Please leave your thoughts and insights in the comments below. We'd love to hear how you're planning to use this wisdom in your journey. If you liked this video, don't forget to leave a comment, give us a thumbs up, and share it with those who would benefit. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more valuable content on living your best life at every stage. Thank you for watching, and remember, you are in control of your health and your future.